What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today we're talking about the crypto markets in general, Bitcoin, where I think we are in the cycle. So let's get right into it. So ultimately the theme of this video is basically doing the opposite of the herd. And so with that theme, I'd like to say that I still am sticking to my guns. I really think that people are way too bullish on Bitcoin this cycle, as they were last cycle. I really think, Bitcoin will top between 80 and 100K is my price target. Obviously I could be wrong. That's just, there's many different types of scenarios that could play out. But, mainly based on the diminishing returns, which I think is undeniable of the previous cycles. Each cycle has been, significantly less returns. I really think 80 to 100K is the price target. And, the sentiment of crypto Twitter and everywhere else further confirms my price targets, because everybody is really calling for 200K plus, which is, obviously a far away from my price target of 80 to 100K. And when the crowd all agrees that we're going to 200K plus, I really don't think that's what's going to happen. So, and people forget how big Bitcoin is already, really. I actually haven't even looked at the market cap, but I think it's over 1.5 trillion just for Bitcoin alone. Yeah, I believe it's around 1.5 trillion for Bitcoin alone. Now, gold is around 10 trillion. So we're already, over 10% of the way to gold. Yes, I do think Bitcoin is more valuable than gold ultimately. I think it will surpass gold, ultimately. But I just don't think we're there quite yet. Gold has been around for thousands of years. It's been money for thousands of years. So, Bitcoin, how long has it been around? Maybe 14 years, something like that. So we're not quite at the point where we're going to surpass gold, if you ask me. And so, with this information, obviously we already broke 70K. We broke previous all-time highs. What am I doing in the market? I'm kind of mostly sitting tight right now, because I expect the alts to start running. If Bitcoin holds its prices where it is right now, then I think the alts are going to continue to have a pretty crazy run. My second largest, well, really now it's my third largest, internet computer is finally going on a run here. I think, it's nowhere near my target. I think internet computer will go to $100. But a lot of the other projects I am starting to slowly sell into cash or into Bitcoin. Now that is part of my strategy, is to, when I'm selling the alts, I will be selling probably about half of my profits into Bitcoin. And, since my price target is much lower than everybody else, at the very least, I'll still have exposure to Bitcoin in case I'm wrong. So, yeah, I'm going to be selling into Bitcoin. And then basically what that means is that I'm really taking risk off the table. I mean, we've already come up massively. Solana, I'm really starting to sell that, even though my price target is $250, and that's when I'll really start selling. I'm trimming just a little bit at this point. That's my largest position. So really just rotating, take some risk off the table, even though we haven't had a full-on alt season yet, like I said, which is why I'm mostly hanging tight. But once that alt season really starts kicking in, which I think could happen imminently, and when I say alt season really kicking in, I'm talking about Solana breaking all-time highs. My 5 largest positions, you got Solana, ICP, Stacks is about to, it already broke its all-time highs, but I think it's going to break its Bitcoin all-time highs very soon. And so, once these things start going parabolic and Euphoria starts kicking in, I will start taking serious profit. This is the time, in my opinion. Like, we're really, you know, in the last quarter of the bull market, in my opinion. And even if we're not in the last quarter of the bull market, we've just gone up so much. You know, the prices are already very high for a lot of these tokens. Yes, they could go much higher, but I think we're at a point in the bull market where you want to be in quality, at least with your long-term bets, you know, or your bigger bets. You want to be in quality because you never really know when the bear market could start. You know, that's what happened last cycle, was everybody was way too bullish. So everybody ended up being bag holders because they didn't believe the downtrend, basically. And so I don't want that to happen this time for me. My plan is to sell the vast majority of my altcoins, almost all of my altcoins, like I said, into Bitcoin or into cash. And so we're almost at that point, in my opinion, where you really need to start taking profits. So that's where I am in the market right now. You know, leave a like, subscribe if you like the video. See you guys next video.